Hello and welcome. This video will show you how to change which courses appear in your Blackboard home page. This can be pretty helpful because you'll notice at the beginning of each term, your Blackboard page will have all of your new courses plus all of your old courses from previous terms. You can go ahead and change which ones actually show up and that you work with on a daily basis. So that's pretty handy to be able to change to your current courses versus having all of the courses you've ever taken in one huge list. Professors actually decide which courses are available to you. Some professors will keep their courses available pretty much, for eternity. It'll always be there. You can access the material that was in it. And some professors make their courses unavailable after the current term. You, however, can decide which of these available courses show up on your home page for your daily use of Blackboard. So the first thing that you want to do is take a look at your My Courses box over here. I've got three things listed in mine. I have a sandbox that I used to play around with in Blackboard as an instructor. I have a Core 102 listed and a Core 101. What I want to do is actually go in and take out the sandbox and take out the Core 101 courses so that only the Core 102 shows up for this current term. So what I'm going to do that is to take, if you look on the far right side of the box, you have this little gear icon right here. So go ahead and click on that gear and you get a list of all the courses that are available to you. So if you notice on this particular list, I have the sandbox listed, the Core 102, and then the Core 101, and they're all check marked under course name. So what I'm going to do is uncheck the boxes for Core 101 because I don't need it this term. And then I'm going to go ahead and uncheck the box for the sandbox as well. What that leaves me with is the Core 102. One of the things I would recommend is actually clicking on the Select All box. That'll kind of go ahead and do everything across the board. It'll show you your course name, your instructor name. That can be helpful, especially when you have a new course and you're not sure, haven't really learned the instructor's name yet. This will be kind of a good reminder for you each day so that you can learn that name quickly. It also has announcements, tasks, calendar events. However, this box right here for course ID, I actually choose to uncheck that box because all it does is make the name for the course, fill up with a bunch of numbers that don't necessarily mean anything. So I go ahead and take that course ID out. So once you've selected the courses that you want to show up, go ahead and click Submit. They actually have a Submit button at the bottom and the top of the page. And you'll notice now that all we have is this Core 102 section in here. The other thing that you can do that's pretty handy is actually change the order of the courses as they appear in your My Courses box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this gear icon and I'm going to have the sandbox and the Core 101 show up again. I'm actually going to leave the Core 101 course ID checked so that you can kind of see the difference of how those names look. And go ahead and click Submit again and we'll take a look at what we have. So you see we have the sandbox, we have Core 102 without the course ID in it, we have Core 101 with the course ID in it. And if you'll notice you have all these extra numbers kind of thrown in the title, that just kind of mucks things up, I think, so I usually tend to leave those out. So now we're going to rearrange the order of these courses. What I'm going to do is put 101 at the top, then 102, and then have the sandbox at the bottom. So again, you just click on your gear icon. And then you'll notice to the far left of each of the names of your courses, you have these little up-down arrows that are kind of grayed out right here. What you do is click on it, hold the mouse down, and you're just going to drag these around. So you'll notice as I drag this particular course around, it turns light gray, and you can kind of see where it is in the order in the list. So I'm going to make that third in my list. You'll notice I've got a lot of other classes in there too, but those aren't even showing up right now, so I'm not going to worry about those, just the boxes that I have check marked. And then you have Core 101, so I'm going to go over that little up-down arrow again. Click and hold on that, drag it to the top. And I'm actually going to go ahead and uncheck that course ID now because that's just one of those things that I just prefer not to have in there. And then go ahead and click Submit. And you'll notice now that we have Core 101, then Core 102, and then the sandbox showing up. So you can change the order, which is really helpful as well. There will be times where maybe you want to access past classes that are not showing up on your home page like this. So for example, you're in the winter term and you want to go back, in your math class and you're having a little hard time understanding one of the concepts and you want to review the information from your previous math class, you can go back into this list and kind of pull out the courses that you need and get the information you want. So you go to All My Courses, click on that. And this is a list of every course that you have available, that your professors have made available for you. So you can go ahead and click into a course from last term if you want and explore it just like you would when you had the course active and going. And then to get back to your main page, all you have to do is click on EOU Blackboard Home. Bring it back into your main page. And so that's how you can go ahead and decide which courses appear on your home page on Blackboard on a daily basis, how you can rearrange them to be in order, and how you can access your past classes. Thanks for watching.